the day I was diagnosed, I remember very clearly. I remember finding a lump, and I had brought it up to my OB at the time, probably over 3 separate appointments. And I was reassured that I would probably just produce more on that side, that I was too young, that it probably wasn't anything to be concerned about. Nothing turned into stage 3C breast cancer. I remember the doctor, when he called to give me the diagnosis, I was standing at our breakfast bar in our kitchen with my middle daughter, and I remember I had a yellow scrap piece of paper and a blue ink pen, and as I was writing everything down, he asked me, he said, "Are you okay?" Because I think I was just so factual, and I kind of just went into, I started survival mode at that point.
I don't know how I saved her from cancer. I just don't know how I saved her from cancer, but I did save her from cancer.
I had asked at our first intake appointment if we could wait and possibly see till she was viable for me to start treatment. I remember very clearly them saying, if we do that, there might not be a you or a her. Which is kind of sobering to think about. So we waited until 26 weeks, when we were at the point where the chemotherapy would not cross the placental barrier. So it could essentially save me and not affect her. So diagnosed November 7th, started chemotherapy December 5th. So we did a lot of living in those 5 weeks. By the time it was time to go, we were ready.
I am, in a way, kind of blessed that I got time that I never would have otherwise, with Addie especially. Because when I was home, I would wake up in the middle of the night so she could rest and keep her energy and take care of Addie, all the feedings, changings, everything, during that time frame when I was home. So it was just unbelievable that I actually got to bond with her even closer than most guys do with a child.
I think it's very important for women to know that they have to be fierce advocates for themselves. If you think in your gut that something does not feel right, if you find something that just doesn't seem right, go with your gut. Always trust yourself and ask questions. Don't be afraid to fight for yourself.
You just take each day as it comes and overcome those obstacles for the day. Don't look at the bigger picture and just keep your eyes on the road and keep moving forward.
Being able to show women that, when you're in the trenches, you don't believe that life goes on. You don't believe that you'll ever feel normal again. You don't believe that you will dance again, so to speak. And you can. It can, and it does happen. I'm dancing to a song called This Is Me from The Greatest Showman. I love the lyrics of the song. I love the message that it sends. In the song, she talks about being broken and bruised, and basically she doesn't care. She's here, she's breaking the barricade, she's gonna do it, and that resonates with me. It just made me feel very strongly toward